Welcome to the video tutorial of GreenCloud VPS. Today, we will show you how to install Debian 12 ISO in SolusVM control panel. First of all, you need to mount the Debian 12 server ISO file in SolusVM. After mounting the ISO file, you need to boot the system with bootable media and choose the install type. Select Install. This will start the text installer. If you prefer a graphical installer, select Graphical Install. Next, you will be prompted to select the language that will be used for both the installation process and the system language in Debian 12. Choose your preferred language from the available options to proceed with the installation. Then, you will be required to select your location, which will automatically set the appropriate time zone for your Debian 12 installation. Select the appropriate keyboard layout from the available options that match your physical keyboard and click Enter. After choosing the keyboard layout, some installer components will be loaded from the disk before going to the next step. The installer checks the installation CD and your hardware and configures the network with DHCP if there is a DHCP server in the network. Next, enter your host name. Enter your domain name. Afterward, give the root user a password. Confirm that password. Next, continue to create a user account. Now you have to partition your hard disk. For simplicity's sake, I select Guided, Use Entire Disk. This will create a large partition for the file system and another one for swap. Of course, the partitioning is totally up to you. If you know what you're doing, you can also set up your partitions manually. Select the disk that you want to partition. Then select the partitioning scheme. When you're finished, select Finish Partitioning and write changes to disk. Select Yes to continue. Afterward, your new partitions are created and formatted. Now the partitions are created, and the base system is installed. It might be that the following screen pops up, depending on your install media. We will do a network-based installation. All additional installation packages get downloaded from the internet. So we choose here not to scan any additional install disks. You can skip the package usage survey by selecting No. We select Standard System Utilities and SSH Server and select Continue. Some might argue that one should not install standard system utilities on a minimal server. Still, in my opinion, you will need most of the standard utilities later anyway, so I will install them on this server as part of the base setup. When you're asked to install the grub bootloader to the master boot record, select Yes. The installer might ask you which partition grub shall be installed to. This server has just one hard disk, so we chose the following. The base system installation is now finished. Select Continue to reboot the system. Now, reload your server. A few seconds later, the login prompt should show up. Log in with the username and the root password that you have chosen during installation. As you see, the Debian 12 has been installed successfully.